for hurting me. Why do you hurt me, Dante?
Because you killed my character, you son of a bitch.
I didn't fucking kill your character, man. Jacob did.
It was you that killed him because you were controlling the other team.
Mhm.
But it was still my character he was controlling. So
Yeah. So technically, Dante is right.
We already labeled him Evilmatic, and is obviously a different person.
Or is it?
I didn't know he wasn't evil. That's the thing. He changed his alignment to evil after what he did, which is like he was neutral. He was a neutral character. I had no idea.
I mean, neutral character can have such desires.
But acting upon them, I mean, we all have desires of, like, I wish this person, I wish I fucked this person.
Person doesn't have to be evil to do stuff like that.
No, you do. I think you do. You definitely have to be evil.
Well, plenty of people then could be revealed as evil. Present me that sort of power in exchange for a bunch of lives, and I would say yes. Hell yeah.
God, Keto, no.
Having another good discussion about morality. Come on.
I mean, I know that, but it's true though. Like if you are sacrificing humans and people for power, you're considered evil. That's the definition of evil. In my book, you're not considered neutral anymore. But anyways, all right. Let's begin.
I like how you made my picture even more creepier.
Oh yeah. Belashira, the master of symbionts, awakens inside the realm of Zoriat, clutching a purple metallic crystal. A little surprised, the Delkir rises and floats outside. He's confused. He realizes that he is now home. Oh shit. Before we go on, I think we should kind of synchronize our volumes. Just so is everybody okay with the volume so far as it is? Like, are you guys adjusting it as we go?
Roll 20 or?
Yeah, roll 20 volume.
I mean, I think it's good.
Okay. So, yeah, everybody's good with the volume? How it is? Okay. Belashira begins to walk out, confused at first, but the haunting images that would twist the minds of any normal person, these weird funguses that grow upside down and from the cracks of the ground, it could be considered beautiful to some, but also maddening and chaotic. Belashira himself, covered in armor head to toe, floats out of this little canopy and into the wider range of Zoriat, where we see even more twisted creatures, a lot of bulbous sacs that seem to be pulsing with some sort of purple energy, even other type of like sacs that hang from threads from rocks above, and giant fungal mushrooms. Belashira kind of floats over to this one spot on top of this overcropping, and he begins to rally his minions, twisted and horrifying creatures. He lets out a scream throughout the realm of madness. Dozens of chrysalises and eggs begin to emerge and pulsate, and you can hear the of like the shells kind of shed, and you see Dolgru, beholders, Dognots, Illithids all emerge in the hundreds of thousands. The unholy cries of newborn aberrations start to echo throughout the realm, promising a terrible fate for those in the path of domination. You see Belashira gather his psionic powers, swirls of purple and red and black loosely wrap around his figure as it begins to coalesce into a tight whirling ball between his two gauntleted hands. He thrusts it out, and the purple, red, black energy ball splits into thousands and thousands of streaking lights that strike the denizens of madness. The twisted aberrations begin to melt, and screams of pain now echo throughout the realm instead. Flesh and bone slush and blend together, forming putrid puddles of slimy gore. From the petals of pink slime and black ooze, 3 monstrous forms begin to appear. The first and the oldest rises up from the puddles, a large towering bulk of solid metal and bones. Crimson energy begins to erupt around it as it smashes the ground before it. The second puddle forms into what seems to be a smaller but no less frightening beast. One that is darker in color, bones protrude from his chest and various body parts as it sends out dark energy in front of it. The third form emerges, a white and haunting figure that begins to twitch erratically. It also slams on the ground, and you watch as white tentacles erupt from the ground, sending shards of rock in every direction. And with this, Belashira grabs the air in front of him, and you can see the crystal begin to glow around him. Somewhere underneath the depths of Eberron, a different Delkir opens his eyes. And he opens it and begins to float, just like Belashira before him. 2 illithids flank him on either side, and he smiles. He feels something. He reaches inside his robes, and he pulls out another crystal, this one being blue. A smile splits his handsome features as he holds it to the glow of dark fungi. It's time. My brother is coming to release me once more from the dark depths of this prison to wreak havoc once again. Eberron will bow to the might of Zoriat. We will shape every living being into our perfect image. We will start with Corvair. Your time is running out. And with that, the music starts to fade in the background. And we bring it out to our friends outside of Mistmarsh. So, this is the part where I was kind of nervous about, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. Hopefully I do it right. So we start off the campaign with our halfling friends on the road, walking towards the village of Mistmarsh. The sun is high in the sky, but large, fluffy clouds cast a cool shadow. The landscape around you is golden yellow, almost as if you were walking through wheat fields. The air smells of fresh soil and dried grass. The heat feels prickly on your skin. The dust of the road coats your clothes. Birds chirp in the bright day. Insects buzz and hum. It is a beautiful day, and your long journey is finally at its end. The halfling group nears the village, and you all feel anticipation and excitement begin to build. You can see in the distance chimney smoke lazily floating into the sky. Mistmarsh, your new home is waiting. But what is this? You almost can hear someone beginning to sing. Conte Partio. You know what? Fuck it, I'm not going to do this. I can't do it.
Do it.
I can't do it. I'm too
Do
nervous.
it.
Wait,
I
Cal,
won't do
what's
it.
the
Already
name of that
started,
song
Cal.
again?
It's Conti Partio. Partio. I can't do it. Fuck it. Not doing it. So. Not doing it. Fuck it. Yeah, I can't pull it off right now.
Partio.
Yeah.
Arsice non homai. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I can't do it. I know what. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Fuck it.
Do it, Cal. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Ponte Partio che non ho mai. I fucked it up already. Fuck it! Alright, so what was supposed to
That was
happen? I'm just gonna fast forward it. Alright. But wait. Only you, Nina, can hear this singing. And it seems to be originating from a round, fluffy white sheep that you're riding on. And as for the rest of the party, unfortunately you all start to grimace. One of you covers your eyes as you stare at the bright and sunny sky. And while Nina hears singing, the rest of you hear...
That's not how sheep produce noises.
This is what the sheep sounds like.
That's a goat.
For the whole entire walk, this is what you guys all hear, except for Nina, who obviously hears the singing. Eventually, the halflings arrive at Mistmarsh. And Mistmarsh is now in front of you. The village is very pleasant. You see a wisp of fog still kind of swirling close to the ground, even in direct sunlight. But, I mean, besides the golden, the browns, it's almost as if it's very comfortable. And it's a nice and sweet spot. It smells very fresh out here. You see mountains off in the distance. But the yellow plains are definitely the only thing you really see here. Besides the farms and the crops, the people, seem to be very happy as they walk around. And the group walks up to the entrance, a small wooden fence kind of securing the perimeter of this village. Off in the distance, you also see two humanoids making their way towards the village as well. That is Altir and Gilbert, who kind of didn't really know each other, but met on the road on the way to Mistmarsh. And eventually, all of you have arrived at the entrance of Mistmarsh. You do see a kind of bored half-orc with a star pinned on his shirt, a nice great sword on his back. He's wearing like a cowboy hat, and he's leaning against a fence post near the entrance of the village. But the six of you meet outside. What do you guys do?
We
Hello.
stand there awkwardly in silence.
I let the sheep talk.
See a little halfling boy wave at you. Hi!
Playing with my knife while staring at the sheep and thinking about mutton.
So, we're kind of new here. We found like newspaper. It was a newspaper, right? With like an advert for an adventurers guild here, and do you know where it is?
So, are you talking to somebody? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the two people we just met.
Ah,
That'll be my character and Kido's, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see, my character, who's as you can see in the picture, his eyes are wide. He does not blink once. His head slowly turns down to you, but his eyes don't move. And then suddenly his eyes just dart to you without blinking. And he opens his mouth and speaks. Oh, why hello there, little one. We're in the same ship, is that how you say it? I looked Kido's character. As you. We're also looking for this adventurers guild.
Oh, okay. You two? Well, maybe we can ask that guy over there. And I point to the half-orc. You said it was?
yes, it was. It was a half-orc.
I believe that would be a wise course of actions. But let us introduce ourselves first. I am,
right,
and he
we're going to be in the same guild. My name's Myken.
It's a pleasure to meet you. He does a very stiff bow where he extends one of his arms to the side while the other is on his heart. In a very stiff bow. His head is always fixed on you and doesn't move.
Myken's just holding a hand upwards.
He slowly gets up from the bow and takes your hand very gingerly. Says, "It's a pleasure, Mike. My name is Gilbert Reed, and this is Keto. Because I can't see his name. Put your name on your goddamn token thing, Keto."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also Nina too. Let's not use not Bast, because that makes no sense.
But at least I'm writing with her name.
Goddamn it, Keto! I'll kill you. As soon as the quarantine is lifted, come over there. Kill you.
That's
All right, good. Your assassination has been averted.
I had to. I had to.
And this is my companion, Altir Silva.
Yo.
Well, I'm glad to meet you too. And Myken trots over and raises a hand up to you as well.
Take his hand.
I'm
Hey there,
going
little
to
guy.
walk sort of towards the group a little. Please. I'm now staring at Gilbert Reed, trying to figure out what he is.
When he hears you say it, he does the same thing where his head moves towards you, but his eyes are looking at, what was his name? Myken? But then suddenly his eyes start at you, and he's like, oh, hello there. And he stares back at you.
Stare contest!
You will lose. It has been more than a decade since I last blinked.
So Myken kind of breaks the silence, kind of points out his hands. So these two are my friends. We come from the same place. Elise has already introduced herself, but over there on the sheep. Jelly, do you want to introduce yourself?
I don't really like introducing myself, but okay.
Okay, her name's Gillian. She's very sweet.
Yeah, but you
The
still
moment-
complain about the sheep all the
The
time.
moment Altir sees somebody riding a sheep, he's just gonna open up his flask of alcohol and she's just gonna be like, yep. He's just gonna start ingesting in all that sweet nectar of ale.
Hey, it's not that uncommon that someone's riding a sheep.
First time I saw it, and he's touching his chin, thinking, while staring at you and the sheep.
Yeah, it's also the first sheep I've ever seen.
Is it a very smart sheep?
I don't know, but I don't know a lot of fluffy creatures. Where we are
He
from?
moves his finger like back and forth. Didn't ask you. Then his
so-
finger just stops and moves towards Joe. I asked you.
I guess the sheep is a lot smarter than you are.
At that point, the sheep just
That
kind of
would be
goes.
very interesting.
You guys all hear a come out of the sheep's butt.
Alright. I'm gonna
Right.
test how smart this sheep is, and I'm gonna use. Is it this? Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out my mind to sheep's minds and say, "Hello there, smart sheep. Can you hear me?"
There's silence.
Are you sure they're not sounds of the screaming?
Or, you know, the singing.
Nope. You don't, Gilbert. Conte. There's silence for a moment, and you hear, bah, and that's it.
His eyes just go wider. His eyes almost look like they're just gonna fall out of his head. Oh my. Why, hello. He says this telepathically. Hello there. You're the first sapient sheep I ever had the pleasure of talking to. Please tell me, what's your name?
Bah.
Bah. What a fitting name for a sheep. Should I call you Bah from now on?
Bah.
I'll take that as a yes. Then he's gonna speak with his mouth. Your sheep is indeed very smart. Did you know his name is Bah? And he's like wriggling his fingers like he's actually excited.
That's not his name. His name is Mr. Fluffers.
Oh? Are you sure? Have you
Yes.
talked to him?
No, that's the name that I gave it.
Oh, so that's your name for the sheep. But his true name is Bah. I'll refer to him as Bah since that's what he told me.
So are we here to discuss the name of the sheep?
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Forgive me, I got sidetracked. Let's ask that nice gentleman for some directions. I guess we start heading to the guard, or whatever he is.
He's just by a fence post, and you can see he's chewing on something. As your group
Yes.
approaches him, he kind of tips his hat up, looks at you guys.
Mike and waves. Hello!
Mm.
My character just stares.
We're new here. We're travelers. And
Yeah.
we've come to seek out the Adventurers Guild that's here.
I see. I see. Hey guys. Well, my name's Ingram. Welcome. What the fuck? What is that? Like a warning system?
Car.
That's
Oh,
a
shit.
sheep.
Car.
My
A
name's
very nice
Ingram.
sports car, though. Damn. That
Welcome,
thing zoomed by.
welcome to Mistmarsh. You guys looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, I've heard there was an Adventurers Guild in town. My name's Mike, by the way.
Oh, hey, Megan.
And I reach up a hand for him as well.
Hey. He takes your hand, shakes it. My name's Ingram. I'm the marshal here. And, just stay out of trouble and we'll be okay.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
It's a mighty fine group of people you're traveling with.
Oh, well, I was only traveling with the little folk over there. We just met the tall folk over there just a minute ago.
Howdy, y'all. welcome to Mistmarsh. My name's Ingram.
Gilbert very stiffly waves, like left stop, right stop, left right stop.
Pretty odd. Well, I mean, what are you guys doing here? You came here for the potatoes?
Oh, I mean, I'd love to try some, but we're kind of looking for the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where they...
Adventure here. Nice. Oh, okay. I go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly where he is, but I could kind of, I think he's over there, and he kind of points down the road. Like there's like this main road that all these like kind of buildings are off on the side of this main road, and he just points all the way down. If you keep going down the road, you'll see like a old warehouse. It's abandoned. I think that's where Kian wants to set up the new Avengers Guild. He bought that place pretty recently. So, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
You guys have a lot of work before you. It's a shithole. It really is.
Oh, I think it looks pretty nice. There's a lot of buildings here. I'm not used to that many buildings, and they're really tall as well.
I'm talking about that warehouse. No, yeah, this village is really nice. Yeah. I mean,
Did I make any drinks out of those potatoes?
Potato chips.
you can make drinks out of potatoes.
You can make drinks out of everything if you try enough. Try
maybe.
hard enough. I'm drunk. Don't worry about me.
I mean, that's maybe a good idea. I'll try it. Maybe make some potato juice. Yeah, sure. I don't know many people who drink it, but
I heard it tastes like potatoes, but better.
Yeah. And he like shrugs.
But thank you, Ingram. It's really nice of you to show us the way. I guess we'll see you around.
Yeah,
Bye.
no problem. I'll see you guys later.
A wave goodbye as I kind of gestured to the others. Come on.
He sees you riding on the sheep, Jillian, and he's just like, "Oh, good sheep! You're riding on a sheep. That's pretty cool."
Well, thanks. You're kind of the first person who says that.
Yeah.
Everyone else just looks weird.
You don't even have a saddle. That's really cool. And he reaches down to try to pet the sheep as you walk by. The sheep takes a big bite, or tries to take a bite out of his hand. Yep, that's going to hit. And so Nina, go ahead and shit. I had to stat block here. Go ahead and roll me damage for this bite. So the bite is actually you don't. It's 1d4 point of damage. No modifier, just straight 1d4.
Okay.
All right, it takes one, like, so it draws a little blood as it bites his hand. He's like, oh, whoa, that thing's got a bite. All right.
He doesn't like people touching him.
Oh, well, you should tell me. But lesson learned. Ooh, he's really gushing. And he like starts to wrap his like cloak around the wound, and he's like, "Oh, I'll see you guys later." And he walks away as it seems like he's going to go tend his wound. The rest of you walk inside the village of Mistmarsh, and I think this is the time where I bring out the Mistmarsh map. You guys are right near the windmill. Place your
What was
tokens.
the name of that dude?
Ingram.
Ingram.
Place your tokens next to the windmill. And here, he kind of pointed you guys all down to this.
Why am I so big?
Or
Or are they just too small?
They're small because you're a halfling. Well, they're all halflings.
Okay, this is not right. They're too small. They're
We're
tiny.
giants among halflings.
We can teabag all 3 halflings at the same time.
Yeah, I think in real life you should be able to. I don't know. But yeah, It's fine. Wait, that
This is
Are
so
they too
awkward
small? Are they
looking.
too small? Maybe I should make them
Yeah,
bigger.
way too small.
This
Or
looks
too
so
big.
awkward.
No.
Okay,
So
now it's a bit better.
you guys would be this. You guys are the right size, actually. You guys would be definitely the right size here. So if they need to be bigger, I could make that happen. Hold on. Give me a second. Elise, I'm thinking that you're going to be a little bit bigger than them because you're not like a full, like a full
8'8".
half. What was that?
I'm 2'8".
Oh shit! Are you smaller than anybody then?
Yeah,
No,
it's a small.
I'm 2'7".
All right, I'm just gonna make you all universally like this small.
I'm a tall halfling, standing tall at 3'1".
You're like, huh? I'm the biggest of the group.
Hey,
But,
I can stand up on the sheep and I'm taller than you.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is where you guys start. He kind of pointed down this road here towards this warehouse down here. What do you guys do?
Start heading that way.
Yeah, I guess we start walking. I'll wave and say hi to people as we walk along.
And here is just some village music.
Do I notice any like wealthy-looking people as I walk along?
There's not a lot of people walking around at this time of day right now, only because a lot of this is a farming community, and so really you see a lot of women and children kind of walking around. It seems like most of the men here are probably out in the fields harvesting their potatoes. What do you guys do? As you guys do make your way down this main road, though, you do see like some of the women kind of cheer. They kind of wave hello, like you hear hello. A couple of kids kind of run near you. They're waving their sticks, trying to like fight each other, and they kind of scramble away. It's almost as if they're not really accustomed to new people, but they're also kind of eager to see new people as well.
Don't like being the center of attention, so I'm going to position myself directly behind Gilbert Reed, as I have a feeling he'll draw more attention than I will.
Yeah, most of the children try not to get too close to Gilbert.
No, I realize that she's like right behind me.
Yes.
Alright, I just abruptly stop.
Paying attention, so I'm going to stop as well to avoid running into you.
Are you following me?
I don't prefer being around children. When I am around them, I like scaring them and bewildering them, not being chased by them. And you seem to be a natural child repellent.
Oh, she is right. She looks like that the kids would be very scared of her.
I think they're just shy.
Am I really that scary to children? And I'm gonna look at some of the children, staring at one.
Yeah.
Then like slowly bring up my arm and do the wave left, stop, right, stop, left, stop.
Roll an insight check. First check of the campaign.
Insight.
I've just made an enemy out of children.
6.
Yeah, it seems like they revert, like they're very fond of you. You're not scary to them at all. Like, if anything, what you're doing is making them like you more.
Say that they were scared of you. I just said that they stay away from you. You know, children are supposed to stay away from strange adults they don't know. So
That is quite wise.
Exactly. And so I stay by you. They don't run up to you because they're following their parents' rules.
But by that
Hero.
luck, they will run away from us as well.
What was that?
Just by that logic, they would be afraid of us as well. I don't think they're afraid of me. Do you think they're afraid of me?
Like a child, so they wouldn't think you thought you're an adult.
But I am.
Yes, but you look like a child.
Oh, I guess that's...
Now the three of you look like children.
I have horns and a tail. I do not look like a child. I look like a little imp.
So an
The
ugly
two of you
child.
look like a children, and you look like an imp.
Oh,
I'm
well,
a-
it doesn't really matter. I think the warehouse is just up there.
Hmm.
All right, some of the taller people, Gilbert and Altair. Go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh,
Free.
the GM. Natural one. I
Oh.
put the GM.
I should have mentioned this too earlier. So the bad luck cards, right?
I am not a wise man.
So you know, Kita, draw your bad luck card.
Oh, great. This goes well with my character. The next person you interact with takes an irrational disliking to you. Exactly what I want with this charisma.
Nice. That's exactly. I don't see the card though. It's weird.
It's a perfect card for me. I want
now I see
every
it.
single one of them.
I wanna make it clear that if you don't use like all of these cards, they get reset every game. Right? So if you have one that's good, you want to use it. If you have one that's bad, I'm definitely gonna try to use them before the game is up. So every session it resets. This way it like you don't have like so many people like piling up like 7 or 8 cards and shit, and like no one uses it. So just remember that.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Continue
I
on.
mean, I used some
That's a good
cards,
news
but-
for Mikkel.
Well, that means
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
I use
definitely use
cards,
them more.
But you never use the bad luck cards, and I don't use bad luck cards on my own accord.
I would love to use this bad luck card immediately on an important person. Like, I'm gonna ask you, please,
Do it on
can
a
I
child.
use it? Well, no, child is not powerful enough. Can I use it on the sheep?
Cal, could I look around for like signs that maybe says killed on them?
Yes. Roll
Anything like-
investigation check.
Investigate. All right.
Take your bad luck card.
That's. Oh, no. It didn't re-roll. I'm a halfling.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you can re-roll it.
Supposed
Yeah.
to.
Fortune's favor.
Why didn't it re-roll automatically though? It's a bit weird.
I
I
don't
have
know.
halfling luck enabled on my sheet. Oh well, I'll just roll it again. That's a lot better.
Okay. So you look around, and in the distance, you see the warehouse, and you do see this sign come up. And on it says the Bumblebee Guild, and there's a picture of this
Oh,
jacked,
God.
muscular bee.
That looks like a hornet.
Yeah, I mean it's a bumblebee, but that's what it is. That's what it looks like. The Bumblebee Guild.
All right. I'll point it
Right.
out to everyone else. Hey, I think that's where we're supposed to go.
Whoever
Check.
designed this logo should have their eyes checked.
I think it looks nice.
It offends every sense I have, and I can't even smell it yet.
So eventually, I'm assuming that you guys start making your way over to the warehouse. Does anybody move anywhere else, or
Yeah, I was just wandering around the map.
as you're wandering around? Interesting enough, you see another sheep, and this sheep is a little bit darker. It's a little bit more scraggly, not as well groomed as the sheep that you're currently riding on. And as this other sheep kind of walks up to you, it begins to try to sniff the other sheep, the sheep that you're riding on, and you hear the sheep talk to you, Nina. It says, "Mr. Fluffles," right? Or what was the name? Mr. Fluffy?
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Fluffles?
Fluffles.
Mr. Fluffles looks kind of up at you and says, "Nina." Oh, sorry, shit.
Who's Nina?
She
Jillian.
speaks to you, Nina, to the player.
To the player.
Oh no, the sheep has already taken over.
Jillian. I know you hear me,
Yeah.
Jillian. Kindly tell this sheep to fuck off.
As if a sheep would listen to me.
Then this is happening.
Time for first Eldritch Blast in the game. Let's see it, Nina.
Mr. Fluffles begins to walk around to the other sheep, behind the other sheep, and you hear him say, I'm going to mount this sheep, Nina. Alright, Jillian. Sorry. I'm going to mount this other sheep, Jillian.
I get off of him and just try to push the other sheep away.
Roll a strength check.
With my
All right. It's funny. You see this small halfling person like pushing against this like moderately sized sheep, and the sheep doesn't move at all. It's not aggressive towards you. It just kind of stands there, and it really nothing happens. And you hear an audible as Mr. Fluffle just starts to walk away towards the party. You see a teenager kind of walk out and it's like, oh, sorry about her. She's okay. She's friendly. And he pats her head. Don't worry. And he kind of drags the sheep away. Mr. Fluffles is already halfway towards the party at this point.
I'm just following Mr. Fluffles. I just hope we don't encounter any more sheep here.
And with that, the party eventually gets to the warehouse that you see here. Now, this is the warehouse where the sign was kind of set.
It's almost like this was a town where our characters most of them died.
This place feels familiar somehow.
Yeah.
Especially that shack right there. Rose? Explosion? What are these visions?
Well, that's not the same map, but that was a windmill. But
anyways, I'll just get to the business and head over there.
now you notice that there's no doors on the warehouse either.
Well, ain't that fucking convenient.
Do you think it's alright?
We're just gonna look around.
Should we knock?
On
Go
what
and
doors?
try to walk into this building right here.
I'm
Maybe we
looking
could
for.
just say knock knock.
Hold on. I just got to make sure that that's a front door. Oh yeah. Okay. So you walk into the building. Elise, you notice that the building is like run down, hasn't been used in a while. Trash everywhere.
I want to sort through the trash and see if there's anything useful. Maybe some coin laying around.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Why is there a fucking owl here?
That's his owl.
Huh. That's my familiar. It's
Oh.
flying around, just
19.
observing the area.
All right. You find one bottle of ale that seems to be still full.
Sweet.
But it doesn't have a cap on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start drinking my bottle of ale. And head
Ooh.
back out and join the party while drinking my open bottle of ale.
Roll a con save.
I
Fucking with Kian's alcohol.
Hmm.
It's not a good idea.
15.
Actually, he's been bringing some rat poison.
All right.
Hopefully.
You kind of wince as it goes down. Like it's not as liquid as you thought it would be. a
Cal,
little
it's
bit.
still probably better than the stuff that I had at the freak show, so I'm gonna keep drinking. I want to get drunk.
Yeah,
If we're going to a rundown place like this, I don't want to go in there sober.
exactly. I mean, it's a little thick, but it's good. It's good. It's still
Yeah,
it tastes like alcohol, beer.
I keep taking pretty big gulps.
Ugh.
Join the rest of the party
Yeah.
of my thick congealed alcohol.
Yep.
Anyways, did you say that there were no doors?
No
or
doors.
Something like that? So this isn't a door.
Nope. It's just open.
Okay, then let me retcon what I was doing, and I was looking around for the doors. And
I was
my
gonna
owl
come to the
will go
opening
to
and
the other
say,
side.
knock, knock.
I'm gonna sort of poke my head in. Hello.
All right. So as you poke your head in, you notice more trash everywhere. Just fill of trash. Empty though. Your voice echoes, "Hello, hello, hello." It's a wide open space.
Is anyone in there? We're here to join the Adventurers Guild.
I'd say at this time it's about 9 a.m.
I don't think anyone's home.
Maybe we should wait for them to come. Maybe we should look around, see if we can find someone.
Maybe.
I'm gonna walk in.
Oh, that. Okay. I guess we could do that.
I walk in as well, still
Okay.
drinking my thick alcohol.
The air smells of old, stale dust and like the smell of rotting wood, mold, and some like that, like kind of acrid garbage smell. You don't really know where all this smell is coming from, but there is an inordinate amount of broken like ale bottles, mugs, like just a lot of ale bottles just littered all around.
Can I
Oh.
check and see if any of those are full as well?
Roll an investigation check.
Hell
Are
yeah.
there any windows in this building?
Yeah, there is
13.
no
I
No
will
full
can
ale
look through the
bottles.
windows.
But you do find a bottle that is full of liquid, but getting close to it, you can definitely tell it's piss inside.
I grab the piss bottle.
All right, you grab the piss bottle. It's a little sticky on the outside.
And I am going to go ahead and take like a piece of my hempen rope and like cut it off with my dagger, soak it in a bit of oil to mask the smell, and I'm going to stuff it in the neck of this bottle as a temporary cap.
All right, you have a temporary bottle of piss. That's gross.
Cal, you can't give me these sort of things. You know I'm going to take them.
Well, that's what would be here. So,
Is there anything
So
the
I'm-
owl sees inside the building?
nope, just more trash. A crate of what seems to be like more bottles. A lot of chairs with like these half broken chairs that have bottles nearby. It's just more trash. It seems like this. There's also like graffiti on the walls and stuff. It seems like this has been an abandoned area for quite some time, and really only hooligans and drunkards for some reason come here and just trash the place. This is like the residential shithole.
Hey, my sort of place.
Are there any recent tracks except ours?
Yeah, so right where you see the Bumblebee Guild sign, you see some fresh tracks, as if somebody had just recently hung up the sign, and that's really all the tracks you see.
All right.
I will have my owl
I
survey
can't
the area.
Anyone?
I want to check out this place.
All right, roll a con save, Gilbert. I'd say with advantage.
Shit.
I would say it affects you less than others. Yeah. So you walk in and oof, this smell just hits you. Shit that's been cooking in hot, humid weather for a long time. You see a bunch of insects kind of lazily buzzing around. in these toilets. Very gross.
Close the door. Move on.
No doors.
And just move on.
All right. So I'm going to say some time passes here.
I'm going to just
Cal,
sit.
I just
and-
want to look for one more thing. I want to look for like any like scrap of cloth that looks like it might be like waterproof or like anything like a piece of hide, anything.
You're not gonna find any cloth here, but maybe roll another investigation check.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, unfortunately, no waterproof cloth here. Anything that was any worth of value would have been gone by now.
Oh, it's a tiny scrap, not a full piece of cloth. Like
Yeah.
just 2 inches by 2 inches.
No cloth, no tarp or cloth, anything inside
Okay.
here. You do check like some of the broken down carts, and really, there's only more trash inside there. All right, so after about an hour,
If it takes an hour, I'd like to do something
Yeah.
else. Just find a
Same.
camping villager and ask, "Hey, we're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, but there's no one home. Do you know maybe where the owner is?"
okay. So with that, one of the villagers nearby. Let me see who would be nearby. All right, yeah. So you see, as you guys are waiting, you see a man with a pretty bulky man with like a handlebar mustache, kind of age on his face, walks by, and that's when you guys kind of call out to him, asking him for a question. Micken, go ahead and roll me a straight charisma check, and when you go ahead and talk to this guy.
Yep. 13.
13. Okay. So this is the picture of the guy. He's got really baggy eyes, kind of bulbous nose, short hair. I mean, he looks pretty well groomed. You can tell like he's wearing a blacksmith apron, and he's carrying a blacksmith hammer, and he's just kind of walking by. And as he walks by, you kind of reach out. Well, you call out to him, and you hear him respond. He says, "Hello, welcome.
Hi.
What was your question?"
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering, the one that owns the guild here, no one seems to be here, and we were kind of a couple of people I was looking to join. So maybe you know where they are, who they are.
That's very surprising. I actually think that anybody would come here. Yeah. So nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, it's nice to meet you too. My name's Maiken.
Hello, Maiken. I am Alex Tea Leaf, and I'm the blacksmith here in Mistmarsh. And the person you're looking for is his name is Kian. But he doesn't wake up early.
Oh, okay. Not an early riser. Okay, but do you know where he lives then?
Uh, I don't think I want to tell you. He is pretty scary, and he likes his privacy.
Oh, that's okay. If you don't want to, then that's fine. And you already helped out a lot. I guess we'll just wait for him to wake up.
He looks at you, nods, doesn't really smile. He kind of brushes his mustache. All right, good day. And he just kind of
Have a nice day. I'll see you around.
As you guys are exploring, finally, an hour passes by, and you hear footsteps. The footsteps continue, and you finally see the man that you've been waiting for. Kian Merrick. walks up. And the first thing he does is walk up to you, Gilbert, stares you right in the eye. Unblinking.
Stare back, unblinking.
Alright,
Staring contest.
roll a d20. Does your character never blink?
Nope.
Alright, roll a d20. Alright, within 10 seconds, you can see like Kian's eyes begin to water up. And he's holding it. He's holding it, and he's like, ah! And he starts to rub his eyes. God damn.
Yeah. There's no change in expression in my character, just stares him even as he's rubbing his eyes.
He rubs his eyes, widens it again. Round 2. Roll your d20. This one goes on for like maybe 2 minutes. You guys, entire party watches as Gilbert and Kian stare at each other in the
I'm
eyes
still
again.
drinking chunky ale and playing my lyre while singing drinking songs in the back of the warehouse. I'm not watching this. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
Wait, what kind of
literally-
drinking songs?
just you can't really tell because my mouth is full of chunky ale as I'm singing them. So it's just sort of a garbled mess. But the lyre playing's nice. It's
Roll
very
performance check.
I'm just drinking my ale and
Just got a,
Sitting
bunch
Of
down.
course.
got a bunch of fucking drunks up in this bitch.
But it's the one you can re-roll, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You can also activate halfling luck on your character sheet. So that
Oh,
maybe
Cal,
automatically.
you didn't answer the question for the what's it
That
called?
means
The
I
racial
can get
trait
rid of
thing.
that, right?
I didn't know you had a question. Yeah, sure. You can be prodigy.
So wait,
That's a
how do
feat,
I
right? But-
activate halfling luck on my thing?
You go into the settings, and then in the top left, there's a little like box.
Oh, it's already enabled and it doesn't do it.
Oh, then it was the same.
strange.
Just re-enable it.
Wait.
I did.
So, hold on. A prodigy is not available for ASMRs? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but in those like racial features, there are no ASMR features, you know.
Mm.
And like Tiefling one was like kind of like Tiefling demonic kind of thing, so it didn't really fit.
What does prodigy give you again? Is that the one where you can remember?
Skill point, a language, and one expertise in that thing I'm proficient in.
All right, whatever. You can have.
All right.
All right. So, you guys all watch as Gilbert and Kian face off again. This one lasts like maybe 2.5 minutes, and as it does, like finally, Kian just breaks eye contact again, rubs his eyes, looks up again. You're a weird one. All right.
You're the one who walked up, then started staring at me.
Trying to.
Is this why I paid the tickets for the lightning rail, to watch two of you stare at each other? Might as well get drunk and pass out.
I am Kian Merrick, and I am the guildmaster. I'm assuming, and then he looks around. Jesus, it's a bunch of children.
Oh, no, we're not children. We're halflings, small folk.
Yes, I know you're halfling.
At this point, I'm going to walk out.
You guys can all tell, like, he's been drinking a little bit.
No shit.
And he looks around. All right, children. Go run along and play. The grown-ups.
I lift my bottle of chunky ale and take another swig. Flip them off.
He smiles at this. I like it.
Oh, he likes it. Okay.
I was just fucking with you all. You need to be tough. You need to have thick skin in order to be an adventurer. Welcome to the Bumblebee Guild. And he kind of he like
Welcome
squints
to
at
the
the
fucking
sun.
shitholes, more like it. Fuck is this place?
This is your new home, or your office, or whatever I call it. It's free. You can stay here as long as you want. I don't have any jobs prepared for you all. Here's your first task. Welcome you all the members. Great. But understand I've paid some gold for you all to be able to be called a guild, right? Like the Bumblebee Guild probably was the cheapest name that I could buy. And to be honest, the village elder gave me this place for free as long as I could clean it up. So,
Oh, I see you've been doing
ta-da!
really well keeping it clean.
Well, I'm not going to use it. It's your guild. You're the new members. Congratulations. And he starts to clap. Oh, God. Goes in, takes a flask out, takes a sip.
Talk about false advertisement.
Well, you can sleep here if you like, or you can find other places. But, hey, look. Clean this place up, and we have ourselves a mighty fine base. That's all I have to say.
Going to, at that, walk over here, walk in the door, the non-existent door, turn back around. This is my place, so fuck off, peoples.
Whoa.
Is there a benefit for us to join your guild?
Yes. Can you join any other guild? You know, membership fees, 25 gold. You have it.
If I
Maybe
think
we could
about-
try.
Look,
Oh,
this is
do we have to pay to join?
not this guild.
Oh, okay, that's good. I don't have a lot of money on me.
The perks of nobody wanting to join is pretty good, isn't it?
So, Kian, you said you didn't have any job for us at the moment. Do you know when we might get some, or?
I mean, clean this place up first, and maybe I'll find you a job. Don't worry about that. The finding a job is. That's what I do.
Okay, I'll leave that to you then, and guess I'll make some dolls.
But the truth of the matter is, he kind of looks at the sorry place, the sorry state of this place, and looks around and says, "You guys can't sleep here. There's no way."
I mean, there's a roof. The roofs. That's always good.
Hold on.
I pose my question again. What are the
All
benefits
right.
of joining?
As he
Why wouldn't
says,
we
there
just-
are roofs. One of the roofs collapses in on itself, and dust just flies out.
Which one was it?
It's this one over here.
Nah, fuck.
Jillian, your clouds of dust kind of spit around you and you out here as well. You guys begin to cough a little bit.
I mean, there's still plenty of roofs for just us, so.
Why would you even want to have an adventurers guild here? It's a little village.
It's not. Don't go around saying that shit to the people here. They're very proud of this village.
What are they gonna do? Throw potatoes at me?
Yes, absolutely, they will.
Seems like a very villager thing to do.
Look, I can pay you each a gold a week. And I could train you on how to become an adventurer. As long as we just help around the village and find some jobs. It's fine. Your first
So
job.
you want us to be the village's janitors?
No. To be heroes, I guess. Whatever they call it. Look, I don't think you guys can really stay here for the night. Really. It's gross. I wouldn't feel well. It's not protected. I'd say go up to the inn. See if she's willing to let you guys stay there for the time being until we clean this up. Tell her Kean sent you.
Okay, I guess we'll do that if you don't want us to stay here. But honestly, this is not that bad a place compared to what I'm used to. You know, where I'm from, we sleep a lot like outside and set up tents. And
It's pretty gross here.
I
But it's
mean,
up to you. I'm gonna need to get some more sleep.
You got any more of those ale bottles? Preferably full ones and not chunky ones.
Are you asking me for ale?
Yeah, why not?
I barely have enough for myself. But in a week's time, each one of you guys will get a gold piece from me. Welcome to the Bumblebee Guild. You know, I'll have a job for you soon. But maybe some of the villagers might have some work for you.
okay, that sounds great. Thank you for letting us join. I guess see you around. Sleep well.
He walks to the side over here and looks at you and says, "You're too cheery."
Oh, well, it's no point being, sad all the time.
He kind of nods, squints at you, keeps nodding. He's like, "Right. Any questions? Go to the tavern. See if you can if you can sleep there for the night. We'll get working on this tomorrow morning."
What time of day is it?
It's like morning.
10 a.m.
It's like 10 a.m.
Cal, quick question.
Yep.
I'm supposed to have some starting gold. It makes sense with my backstory. Can I keep my starting gold or no?
I mean, you generally don't you have to roll for gold when you start?
No.
You
Not
get it
if
with
you
the
get it
background.
from like your background
Oh.
and like yeah. It
Yeah,
makes
as
sense that I have it.
if you're an entertainer, sure, whatever.
Okay. Okay. I want to go to town and buy an axe.
I mean, Kian, going to the inn right now. I mean, we have the whole day. We could start cleaning up now, right?
Yeah, you could. But I mean, to be honest, I think I heard her saying she needed something. That's why I'm asking you to go. But it's up to you if you want to go or not.
Well, you should have said so sooner. I'm always happy to help.
Don't tell me what I should do.
Oh, sorry.
But I have a really good feeling about you all.
Can I use
he-
my card on?
He walks up to you, Mick, and he like puts a hand on your shoulder. He's like, "You're a good lad." Walks over to Gilbert. He claps you on the shoulder. His big maw just kind of rattling you for a second. You're also not as creepy as I thought you were. No, you're all good people. Good people. Welcome to the guild. I'm gonna go sleep off this hangover. So I need y'all to. Yeah. And he kind of just starts to walk. And he disappears. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go buy a woodcutting axe and a saw.
What a fucking waste of time this was.
Agreed.
I mean, he said he didn't have any jobs for us, but it sounded like there was someone that could use our help.
Well, I didn't come over here to help anybody. I came here to help myself.
I mean, if
Maybe we should help ourselves instead of joining this. And I motion to the falling, like the building in like disrepair guild. Maybe we should start our own.
But he said that costed a lot of money.
Maybe we could be like those adventurers from the storybooks. A bunch of people working together for a common goal.
Well, so what do you want to do then?
I heard there are some artifacts in this part of the world I would like to find.
Oh, artifacts, but I don't think there's... Are there any in this village?
Maybe. He like reaches around his neck and pulls out like a little pendant. Like looking at the pendant makes you squint. You can't really look at it. It has like this eerie green glow. It says, I found this in an area I didn't even know existed. Deep underground was a ruin with ancient knowledge.
Oh,
And he like snaps in his hand, puts it back under his jacket.
that's
And
pretty
I would
cool.
like to find more.
So, do you know where to search?
No, I don't.
Ah, well, in that case, I have a suggestion then. You know, the people from around here probably know the place a little bit better than us. So, if we help them out, they can maybe help you out.
That is a wise idea.
Isn't it? Now, come
So he
on.
suggests we join this guild and help the people of the village.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, at least that's a place to start.
I turn my head to Altir. What do you think?
Well, if this doesn't work out, maybe I can sue them for false advertisement. That always yields good money.
I think he's also in.
All right. Elise, where'd she go?
I'm still sort of just like walking. I've started to walk away, but I'm still like within earshot. I turn around.
Oh, Elise is already going. We should probably follow.
Is she your leader?
I don't think we have a leader. I mean, we're just friends, you know? We come from the same place, you know, we traveled all the way here.
As you say friends, he kind of like stares off into the distance. Friends.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just haven't heard that word in a long time.
Well, in that case, I guess we got to hear it again. And maybe you'll hear it again soon.
He actually squints his eyes a bit, never closing them, but squints. Not sure I would like that. And then he starts walking.
Interesting guy. Follow along. Jillian! You coming?
Cal, I'm going to
Bye-bye.
listen and or try to find any signs of a blacksmith.
Wait, you guys, did the blacksmith just walk past your group?
Yeah,
He
did
was-
I notice which way he was going?
Yeah, he was going this way, north. Or this is east. Up here is east. North is if you look at the compass.
I'm gonna keep an eye out and see if I see anything that looks like a blacksmithery.
All right. So as you guys are walking by, you do see
I'm
some
not walking.
the town folks just kind of here and there. What do you guys do?
Well, currently I'm thinking that Elise is going to the tavern, so I guess I'll follow her.
I continue drinking my chunky ale while I walk.
It is finished by this point.
Rip. Rip chunky ale.
Eat the bottle.
No, I don't eat glass. I'm not trying to kill myself. Just trying to get drunk.
It's D&D. You won't die. You will just have minus 15 HP. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
What? So does Jillian not follow the group?
No, I said I was using prestidigitation in that little small hut on
Okay.
whatever I can.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, you're not coming with us, Jillian?
I don't even see you at this point anymore. I just
I mean,
walk away while you
I
walk.
would have this conversation with you before we left.
No, I'm just cleaning this shit up right now because I don't want to spend any money on the tavern. I'm not cleaning that big shit. I'm just cleaning that little thing out, and I'm gonna sleep here.
But we got all day for that, you know? Don't you want to meet the townsfolk? They're going to be our neighbors.
I can meet them later.
Yeah, but you can also clean up later. And when you do, I can be there to help you.
I turn to Mr. Fluffles. I just ask, what do you wanna do? Do you wanna stay here and take a break, or do you wanna go into the town?
You watch as the sheep lifts up his hoof, and it says, "Listen to me carefully, Jillian." He points his hoof at his eyes and up at your eyes, Jillian. Look at me. And he asks for direct eye contact. For the last time, Jillian, I do not care what you do.
Yeah, but I should help you. That means I just can't walk away without any word of anything.
Jillian, look at me. Look at my eyes.
That's kind of hard because they're on the side of your head.
It's all cross-eyed and shit. I do not care. And he starts to graze a little bit more.
I just wanted to say, you probably can't sleep in the tavern, but okay. I guess I'm coming with you into the town.
Oh, that's great.
Alright, so you hear bah Micken, and it sounds like a pleasant bah, but he's actually saying, I hate you. As he follows behind you, Jillian. Now, what do you guys do?
I'm
Wait,
still
does he
looking
hate
for a
Jillian, or does
blacksmith.
he hate Mikan? Or both?
I think he hates all of you.
Hmm. You know what? You always have evil pets. This sheep is gonna tear our throats out when we sleep. I know it.
I mean, when
Doesn't have
Mikkel
any
comes
hands.
around,
It has
I'm pretty
teeth.
sure he is gonna be kill the sheep. The first thing he's gonna want is to kill the sheep. Last time was the chicken, this time is the sheep.
You're looking around for a shop. Roll an investigation check.
I'm looking for the blacksmith.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
19.
You'd see the blacksmith over where the marketplace is. And the blacksmith seems to... You saw him, he was talking. And he seems to have put his smith hammer down. And he seems to be just talking with another towns member. Just kind of, by the market. He's right over here.
Oh, no, too big.
And these two men are just talking. As you kind of walk up to them, what do you do? That's where he is.
Hey, you're the blacksmith, right?
And then like he's like kind of stuttering a little bit. Sorry, Maximus. Maxis. And he looks over. Excuse me. I was having a conversation with.
Look, I just need a woodcutter's axe and a saw, then I'll be out of your way. I pay in gold.
Okay, but I am on my break. At the moment.
You live in a small town, you don't get a break.
Roll a charisma
Either
check
you
with
can-
disadvantage. All right. That's a little rude. And he frowns.
What's rude is denying your potential customers any sort of patronage. Guess I'll go find it somewhere else.
And then, like as you say that, the guy he was talking to, he also says like, yes, he's actually the only blacksmith here in Mistmarsh. I mean, if you need tools, then he's the person to go to.
Cool. Then I'll go to another town. You
I
act like
am-
walking for a couple days is anything to me. Fuck off.
Elise left the campaign.
Okay, roll a new character.
I don't. Okay. What do you guys do?
Well,
Shall we find that in?
I think we should. Kind of wanted Elise to come with us.
While they're doing that, I'm going to start looking around and seeing if there's anybody that has... I'm going to start looking around the houses, seeing if there's anybody with fresh cut firewood outside their house.
I'll send my familiar to look around for anything where I'm supposed to go, like an inn or whatever. Something that obviously says inn on it. And I'm just gonna sit down and wait until he eventually succeeds.
What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna ask people walking by. Hi, I'm kind of new to this place. We're looking for an inn.
Pick one of the NPCs that you see on the map.
Oh, that one is very close to us, so it'll be that one.
This person. Yeah. Well, hello. Fine looking gentleman you are. He seems to be partly rough, kind of rough, dark skin, sweat just sticking to his clothes. He has a couple of farming tools nearby and seems to be sharpening them in the morning daylight. As you walk by, he's just like, "How can I help you? Welcome to Mistmarsh."
Thank you. It's a lovely place.
It is.
Lots of tall buildings, but we're looking for one building in particular. A tavern or an inn?
Ah, you're talking about the Meat Lodge. Yeah.
It might be.
So take this road right down here. There's only one tavern and inn in this village anyways. Oh, I should say town. And he kind of checks himself. Take the road down here, and the road that goes east. Take a right on the road, and the building all the way at the end with the red roof, the chimney, in front of the statue. That's where you find the Meat Lodge.
Oh, that's great. Thank you a lot. My name's Mike, by the way.
Hey, Michael. Leonardo.
Leonardo. Pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just don't let Alice know that we call it the Meat Lodge. She likes to call it something else, but everybody knows the Meat Lodge.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And as you're walking, roll a charisma check.
Yep.
He winks at you. You're a cute one.
Cal! Why?
Hey, I'm supposed to be the creepiest character here.
Well, he's a pretty high charisma check, man. He's like, you're a cute one. It's my house. I own this house.
Oh,
He's like, has a smug smile on his face.
Never had a house before. I had some small shacks.
Well, if you ever wanna come visit me again.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind. See you later.
I will. It continues to stare at you. What do you guys do?
I am looking around people's houses trying to see if anybody has fresh chopped wood outside
Yes.
their house.
Most all these houses have wood outside their houses.
I'm going to lurk around this house, see if I can figure out if anybody's inside or not.
Roll investigation.
Seven.
Alright, the shutters are closed. I mean, you smell what could possibly be cooking. You're not really quite sure, but you're looking around. I mean, the shutters are closed as like the sunlight would have been like, shining directly on this house.
Fun.
What does the rest of you guys do?
I go to the inn.
Alright,
Yep.
so you walk in front of the inn, and all of you see, it's a pretty well, like, lit, natural sunlight lit inn. I mean, it's a 2-story building. You see red tile roof on the top. It's very well made. You also see like a small little, it almost looks as like a dragon skull. It kind of hangs in front of the door. It could be fake, it could be real. But the sign says Alice's Rest. And somebody has scribbled it out and wrote Meat Lodge on it. There is a gnome gentleman that is standing outside, kind of underneath like the overarching kind of like patio. Like there's a little shelter like that he's like standing out of the sun in the shade. And this gnome, he's very handsome. And he's got a very robust voice. As you walk up to him, he says, "Greetings! Some new faces, I see. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Kyuhuba. Such strong and masculine figures, I see.
Oh yeah, it's great to meet you, Q. My name is Mike. And this girl here, my friend, Jillian, and these two very tall fellows. Kind of wait for you to introduce yourselves.
Greg.
Gilbert. It's a pleasure.
Fine people you associate with. I just have to let you guys all know before you walk inside the Meat Lodge that I am the resident person. If you ever feel lonely on some nights, give me a call. I usually hang around here at the Meat Lodge. I charge 5 silver a night, and you can do anything you want with me. Anything.
Can we put
Anything?
Can we sew your mouth so you don't talk anymore?
Daddy, you can do whatever you like. That would cost you a lot more than 5 silver, though. Sign me up.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear any of this.
Well, it's good to meet you. We'll
Hey,
just
I'm really good. I'm really good at what I do.
Is Lady Alice in?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna walk around him.
He's gonna try
Go
to
in.
kind of brush his hand against your shoulder as you walk in. He's a gnome. He's short.
I give him a little bit of a wide berth around. I don't want to be brushed.
I don't
This
bite.
guy even creeps me out.
Damn it, Q. Damn it! Laid it on
Nothing
too
to
thick.
know.
Laid it on too thick. God damn it. And like you see him mumbling to himself. The rest of you walk in to the meat lodge. Add your tokens to the meat lodge. Whoever's inside the meat lodge, of course. Whoever's not in the meat lodge can continue to do other stuff. Oh, interesting. So as you walk in, the meat lodge empty. Not a single soul inside. And it's strange. I mean, even though it's like almost lunchtime, you would expect some people to be in here. But as you open the door, it seems like the owner, Alice, is standing behind the counter. And she looks up and says, Alice greets all of you. Welcome to Alice's Rest. Are you looking for a place to stay?
Yeah, Kian sent us here.
That degenerate.
Another person who shares the same opinion as I.
He said you might be needing help with something.
He did he?
Yep.
And what do you get in return?
I don't know.
What did he say? What did he say Alice needs help with?
He didn't say.
He said you'll have a room for us as long as we help you out with something.
Kian is a bastard. But when the bastard is right, he is right. Alice does need some help. As you can see, there's no one in Alice's tavern right now. And she frowns.
Sure, I can help with that. Give me a bottle of ale.
Well, I don't know. Is there anything you want us to do?
Alice needs more pegs.
Pegs?
Pegs.
Sorry, I don't.
Pegs.
Oh, I still don't really know what that is.
Pegs.
Ah,
Bacon. Pegs.
do we have pigs in the Cylinder Plains?
Livestock.
Okay. Maybe I've seen some in Gaverhold. Are they those, like, pink things? With curly tails?
Well, the pegs around there are a little bit more wild. But yes.
Is there anything else you need help with, and not some menial errands?
But that's the most important thing that Alice can think of. I mean, Alice ran out of pegs. And Alice needs more pegs.
Oh,
Also-
is it for food? Or...
Yes.
Okay, so you just need some more meat.
Well, peg mate. The town folks love bacon here. Alice needs some more pigs.
Okay.
Also, Alice needs, Alice also sells the giant peg steaks. But we've also ran out of that as well. If you go get me some more pigs, I will get you a room to stay in.
Oh, that sounds great. What do you say, guys?
I didn't come all this way to fetch some pigs.
If Alice may ask, why did you come all this way?
Rumors of ancient knowledge and art.
Huh. Well, Alice is sorry to say that this is a regular village. No arcane knowledge here.
Myken's
I
kind
didn't
of
say anything about arcane knowledge.
Myken's gonna shuffle over to Gilbert, kind of tap him a little bit, and whisper up. Gilbert, remember what I said before? You know, make friends. Friends help you.
Where do we find these pigs?
Mike
Not that-
smiles.
They're all around. She shrugs. There's plenty of pigs around here. Kind of nods.
Okay. Guess we can find them?
East on the road. West on the road. Hey! She kind of searches inside, underneath the counter. Begins rummaging through some stuff. Takes out like a scroll. Blows on it. Dust flies and it flies in front of you. Gilbert, some of the dust gets in your eyes. Do you not blink?
Can I dodge the dust?
Yeah, sure. Roll dex save. I mean, I don't know how well you can dodge dust, but sure.
Take a step back.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's still dust. Yeah, some of the
suck.
dust gets in your eyes. What do you do?
I mean,
It's
I'm
like-
gonna close them, of course, but
It's like
then I
itchy.
can start,
Oh,
take some water, clean
You
up.
were gonna pull out like a pipette or something and start dripping your eyes.
Like contact fluid. She just kind of unfurls a map and says, I can show you right here. And she begins to show you guys where some of the pegs might be.
Get over to the desk, kind of look around for a stool.
Yeah, there's a couple of stools.
Alright. Take a stool, stand on it.
So she shows you the map. She says, alright, well, some of the pigs might be east on this road, some of the pigs might be west on the road, but generally they stay near the road. Alice doesn't mind if you want the map. And she pushes the map towards you, Micken.
Oh, you'll give it to us? Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
Do you need these pigs alive or dead?
That is fine. But Alice will tell you one thing. Alice heard a rumor that there was this very scary peg. Now, it could be a myth, but a couple of our hunters have said that they have found this very scary pig. It only comes out when you kill too many small pigs. So be careful.
Then I'm gonna start Eldritch blasting every pig I see.
Alright. I don't know if we could borrow like a wagon or something to transport the pigs. If you have any of that. I mean, we're just going to borrow it, of course. We'll give it back. But carrying them just in our hands, it's gonna...
She nods.
Ah! That's great. Thank you.
Alice doesn't have any horses to give you,
Oh, that's fine.
but Alice does have a wagon. It's more of a cart.
Oh, well, cart, wagon. Just something to carry them on. With wheels. That would be very lovely.
It's around the back.
Yep. Guess we'll get to it. See you later.
Alice can make you some food before you go. Would you like some food?
Oh, I would love some food.
And what about the rest of your friends?
What do you say, guys? You want some food?
Any ale?
I could eat.
She smiles. Alice has the best ale. On the house. Just one. Any additional ale you would have to buy.
I'm just gonna take the free one then.
Oh, well, can I give him mine then? Because I don't really drink ale.
Alice doesn't mind.
Thank you.
And she
You can
goes.
have mine as well.
She starts to walk behind, and you see it disappear. About an hour goes by as she's preparing the meal. It's about 11 a.m. now. During this time,
By that point, I would have, for no reason, cast this on myself. Mage armor. And then spend that 1 hour doing the arcane recovery to get back that spell slot.
Alright.
Is Jillian sheep in the tavern with us?
Jillian, do you allow your sheep to walk inside the tavern?
I let it do what it wants, but I'm not responsible for if it gets kicked out.
Yeah, Jillian's sheep is definitely inside the tavern.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a good part of that time just staring at the sheep. And then I'm gonna do this again.
Alright, so
Talk into the sheep's mind.
during that time when you guys are all kind of like, sitting down at the table, eating, Jillian, I'm assuming like you guys are, the sheep is nearby. The sheep is going to look at you, Jillian, first. It's like, Jillian, that thing keeps looking at me. Could you tell him not to?
I mean, can't you tell him yourself?
You're useless, Jillian. The sheep, before you cast Awakening, or Awakened Mind, the sheep walks over to you, Tealbert, you just hear, Bah!
Why hello there.
He wants you to stop looking at him.
Oh? And I look back to the sheep. Why is that, Ba?
Bah!
What's this? Have you lost your ability to speak even in my mind?
And do you speak to him? Do you use
Yeah,
him?
no, I'm doing this awakened mind.
Okay.
Like I'm speaking to a public.
Okay. So when you start using Awakened Mind, you hear, Can you hear me?
Oh my, actual words. Hello there, Ba.
My name is not Ba.
Oh. Is it Mr.
You are not worthy
Fluffers?
of knowing my great name. I just want to ask you, would you stop looking at me with such strange eyes? It's very unsettling.
Oh, I do apologize, but they kinda got stuck that way.
The sheep kind of backs away. Alright. You're
I have a
unsettling.
question for you, Ba. Why did you bite that guard? Try to pet you.
No one treats me like an animal.
Yet you let little Jilly ride on your back like a horse.
That's because I'm afraid that if she walks by herself, she is so clumsy that she'll just break her own legs.
Oh, so you look after her?
I am forced to. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm curious, but I'll respect your desire to keep it a secret. For now.
At that point, Alice comes back out from the back. She's like looking around. She's like, Alice doesn't remember there being a sheep inside here.
It's well behaved.
It's a very good sheep.
Well, Alice will clean up the table. And she like walks through here, walks out the back, starts to clean it up.
Cal, can I continue trying to, do stuff outside or no?
Yeah, so what are you guys doing? What are you doing?
I want to go, and I wanted to see if I can tell if anybody's home at this house.
We're
As
not
long
going
as it has wood
we're not
outside.
going to do that for every house. But alright. This is the last investigation check that you can roll for this.
Nat 20.
Yep. There seems to be a female, and she is with about 4 kids. They're just all running around. And it seems to be almost like a daycare that she's running, because she doesn't really look to be old enough to have 4 kids.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and as you knock on the door, this the female kind of comes to the door. You see she has kind of curly copper hair, a little bit of a dark skin, and kind of pleasant looking face, somewhat attractive.
Ma'am, my name is Louise. I'm new to town and I'm going to be helping repair the old warehouse. But unfortunately, I don't have any tools. I was wondering if perhaps you would be willing to lend me your wood axe. I'd be more than happy to, of course, return it each evening so that you may chop wood for your own fireplaces, and perhaps bring you some logs, but I do need an axe to be able to chop wood to be able to repair the warehouse so it's not such an eyesore for your beautiful town.
Roll persuasion check. Well, I've never met such a nicer and kinder person. Of course he can use my wood axe. And she's just kind of, she's like, but I've never seen you before. What's your name?
Please.
Hello, Elise. My name is Aliska.
Ska?
Aliska.
That's a beautiful name. Eliska, that's a beautiful name.
It sounds mighty similar to your name. Well, give me 1 second. This ain't my house, but I will tell the owner that you borrowed it. She's not the brightest person. Walks over, you hear, she says, little Billy, are you done playing with the axe? You hear kids kind of screaming inside. Give it to me. Comes out with a hatchet, gives it to you. Now, this ain't mine, so you're gonna have to return it, or else I will get in trouble.
Of course, I will return it, and I will take very good care of it. I would never want to see you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Seems like you have your hands full of enough trouble as it is.
It is little Billy's favorite toy, so he will cry if he doesn't get his axe back.
Of course.
Alright, add 1 hand axe to your inventory. She closes the door afterwards.
Fucking psycho child.
Since I would have been in the middle of the street as these guys were walking, I'm gonna go towards them and rejoin them at the tavern.
Alright. As they're actually leaving the tavern as you go over there.
I'm twirling my new hand axe around, testing it out.
I did want to talk to the party before we left.
Alright. So let's say Elise, you walk back into the tavern. You walk inside the tavern. As Alice begins to clean the tables up. What do you guys do?
Alright, so just got a little question for you two. We're going hunting, so have you ever been hunting before? He is addressing Gilbert and Altair.
Hunting, no. Never.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. It's first time for everything. What about you, Altair?
Not really, but is it that difficult? Just shoot the thing in the face, right?
Oh, it depends on what you're hunting. Sometimes it can be very difficult and very dangerous. And, you know, not everyone's cut out for it.
Yeah, I can take a guess.
But that's okay. I've been hunting before, so I kind of know what we need to do there. You said
What
you
are we
said-
hunting?
Oh, Elise, you're back. Where you been?
I sit there and sort of play with the edge of my new hand axe. Just getting some stuff for if we actually, stay around and repair this warehouse. That's our new headquarters.
Oh, you were looking for some tools. I mean, I carried some carpenter's tools with me, right?
It's always good to have my own.
I suppose so. Anyways, yeah, we are going hunting for Alice. She needs some
Pegs.
pig
Alice.
meat.
Alice needs some pegs.
So we were gonna go hunting, get a few of those, and come back here. And when we bring them back, she's gonna let us stay here for free.
Oh, 1 second, Cal. Did the guy walk away after he failed at the start of the tavern? Or would I have gotten to interact with him?
Oh no, yeah, Q-Huba is there. He's just lounging in the front of the tavern.
He didn't try to interact with me at all?
Well, if you did come past him, he was like, "Hello, I'm Q, and I do anything," like that kind of spiel.
Yeah.
The woman gave me the bottle of ale or just 1 cup of ale?
It's like a mug. It's a mug of ale. There's mugs of ale for all of you. If you don't drink it, then somebody else can definitely drink it.
I'll drink.
All
I
right.
give to mine.
All right. So this is these are good ales. So let's start making some checks to see how.
I mean, I already drank.
Did she bring
one.
me out a mug after I joined the party?
Nah.
I already drank
Fortunately.
some ale. Do I need to make a con save
No.
instead?
Not for the first one. Not if you're like a pretty good one, but if you're drinking like 3 ales together, in one sitting, yeah, you're gonna have to start making some checks.
Okay.
So it depends. How many ale are you drinking?
I'm gonna drink 1. It'd be too bad to have blurry sight when shooting a pig.
Oh, if you're gonna just drink 1, then you're fine. And there's like maybe like 3 ales left on the table at least, if you want to grab
Drink
one of
them
those.
all.
You want to drink all of them?
Yes.
All right. Well then, we're going to have to roll some.
Well, I'm gonna start with 1, drink it, and then if I'm not like actively like starting to feel it, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the second.
All right. So roll your con save for the first one,
Cause I'm so small.
and you just slam it. You just watch like boop, slams it down. Second one, roll a con save. All right. That's at that point after you drink it. This one takes a little bit slower, but after she kind of takes it down, you can tell like she's a little buzzed.
I'm gonna go for the third.
All right.
I'm
roll a
gonna
con
try
save.
to take it away.
All right.
I'm not gonna let her take it away.
Both of you roll strength checks.
Hide
Wait,
some popcorn.
what if I'm faster than her in grabbing it?
15.
You can roll a dex check if you'd like to, but whatever, strength or dex for both of you.
Oh, if I can do Dex instead, I'm gonna do Dex. Oh, well, I
Sure.
failed either way. So she
Alright.
gets the ale before me.
Yeah, so it's in front of her, and Elise, you actually kind of go and to grab the mug in front of Jillian, and she stops and like kind of drags it away.
Wait, Jillian, you planning on drinking that?
We still have something to hunt. You can't get drunk already.
I'm not drunk. I'm buzzed. And I fight better when I'm drunk. That's when I'm at my best for performing.
I don't want you to mistake Mr. Fluffles for one of those, though.
Mr. Fluffles is white. The pigs are pink, or brown, or black. I've
Or
never
white.
seen a white pig. I've never seen a white pig. I've only ever seen the other colors.
Do you know about albinos?
What is an albino? Oh, wait. Yes. Yeah, we had one of those. But it had red eyes.
Red or violet
You
eyes?
can always look in the mirror.
Well, anyway, so Altair, you talked about shooting the pigs. Are you an archer?
Not really. I can throw a firebolt at them.
Oh, so you're like a shaman.
How do I know what a shaman is?
I don't know.
I mean, do I know?
I don't
need
know
to
what he
roll
means by a
anything?
shaman, so
You're a fucking shaman, right?
Which doctor?
Tribal shaman that uses magic. Soothsayer.
probably no, not really.
How does your character look like out here?
I can post a bigger picture in Discord, but I don't know how to describe things. Like every single character I ever make, my height, 1.85 m. I'm not gonna look up how much that is in the Imperial system because
How
I
about
don't
6'1"?
I don't really know. I can't convert between those two. I never pay attention to that. Never in my life here I had to say somebody I'm 6 foot something. Anyways, that's that.
Internet,
And
Tito.
as he asked me that, as he told me that, I don't know what shaman is.
Oh, well, the shamans use magic. Right? They converse with spirits, and you know, that's all.
Cal,
Alright.
I want to sneak around her back and try to steal the ale.
I
roll stuff
never-
check.
The sheep is drinking the ale, though.
I don't care. I
never
still want to
dealt
try
with
and
any
steal
spirits.
it. Fuck.
Yeah. So as you all watch as Jillian hands the mug of ale to the sheep, and as Elise, as you sneak over and you're waiting for your chance to grab it out of the sheep's mouth, you are quite surprised as the sheep's eye, one of it rolls over to you, stares right at you, and the sheep tips it back, and you watch as the liquid pours all over its gullet down onto the ground, and it just like
Flip the sheep off.
and
Both hands.
the mug just boom 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 clatters to the wooden floor, and it's just like bah, brr.
Flip the sheep off with both hands. Did I see where hey Cal, I noticed that there's a lot of bottles on these tables. Are there any corks on the table as well?
No, these are candles, not bottles.
I assume that she has bottles though, correct?
Yeah, but
And Cal,
she wouldn't-
those are obviously bottles. That's obviously a
yeah. You guys aren't really. I mean, you know, it's pretty tidy. There's not a lot of like loose stuff hanging around here.
I'm gonna go up to the counter and ask her if she has a cork.
All right, Alice will walk around. Roll a persuasion check. Yeah, she'll like bend down, produce a cork for you.
I'm going to take the piece of piss-covered string rope out of my bottle and put a cork in it. So now I have a corked bottle of piss.
Yeah, when you take out the piss bottle, she's like, Alice does not like the smell, and that is very disgusting.
That's why I needed the cork, Alice, so that I could make the smell go away.
It's just going to get hotter, people. Alice would suggest you get along your way, and the sheep is beginning to make a mess.
I just use
All right,
prestidigitation.
everybody, let's get going.
Well, I want. Oh, okay. I guess we can just go.
I'm gonna step out the door and give our favorite pervert a wink as I start walking out of town. No clue where I'm going, by the way, because I wasn't there for that part of the conversation.
Q winks back. 5 silver. Anything you want.
I'm
I
gonna
look-
sort of like reach into a coin purse that he can't see and start juggling 3 gold pieces and then put them back. No thanks, I'm good.
They all say that in the beginning, but you all come back for Q. And what does the rest of you guys do?
I look to Mikan. So, where should we start our hunt?
Well, I had said it was near the road, so I guess we just take the cart up the road a little bit and see if we can spot anything.
And we can shoot them at will. No need to pick in any alive.
I mean, she just needs the meat, so
Good, just don't blow him up.
I'll try. No promises, though.
blow them
I'm
up.
gonna get up
Blow them
and
up.
start.
I mean, I have witch wool that will pretty much blow them up. I have to reduce myself to fireball.
Electrocutes them.
Yeah, but it's a lot of damage.
It's electric there. Anyways, off we go. Gonna go back around the house.
I will send my owl to just look around.
Alright, your owl kind of flies, starts to look around.
I can speak to it telepathically, just so you know. So
Yeah, I'm aware of.
I can also do
sorry.
it. Awaken mind. Hello,
I-
Mr. Owl.
I can also do it. Message. Imagine like conversation like between the owl, Gilbert, and myself. It's just like I keep pointing finger at the owl and him, and whispering, and he's just talking in my head.
Actually, does he all like understand a language, or is it just like kind of like connected with you?
An owl.
I believe familiars automatically learn a language.
Yeah, they know languages you speak, so I can speak in
that
any
is-
language.
Alright, then yeah, I can talk to it.
Hello.
Alright, I talked to it once, never again.
Hello there.
I said never again, Cal.
Come on, guys!
Okay, I'll send the owl ahead while we're hunting to actually look for these things, as it has better perceptions and shit than myself, actually. Has better wisdom than a fucking character.
I am wise. Yes. Alright, so what do you guys do?
Owl can't really... Okay.
Alright, this must be the wagon. Guess we'll just get it turned around.
Alright, so I'm assuming that you guys make your way out of the village, right? And you guys make your way to the outside of the village. Now, the cart's right here. Which way do you guys leave? So let me just bring up the other map real quick. Here's Mistmarsh. This is the eastern exit. This is the western exit down here. Which way do you guys go?
This looks like it has a lot of like farmland and stuff, so I'd imagine you wouldn't want to go to the farmland.
Oh, well, there's still a path that leads like out to the west. You know, it's not like I know like on the map it looks like it ends, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but still,
yeah.
like if it's cultivated land, that's not really the best place to find wild animals, right?
sure.
So,
Wait.
go away.
Alright, so as you guys also leave, there seems to be a statue right in front of the inn, and the statue is of a woman with long hair, somewhat in like nice plated armor, seems to have like an arm stretched forward as well. If you read the statue, it's a statue of one Aurelia. Which way do you guys exit Mistmarsh?
Does anyone else want to do something? Can I head this way with the
East.
car?
East.
Yeah, so let's graffiti the statue.
So, here it is. East exit is this way.
There's a patch of trees right there. That's where I would say we go.
Well, yeah, we can just travel along, see if we can find anything. I guess that's what we do. Start walking and looking around.
Yeah, I'll let again my owl to look around. It's better for spotting things, and it will tell me if it sees anything.
All right, we'll do a group check then. All right, so everybody here, let me get like a perception, investigation, or a nature, survival.
Okay. First,
or-
tell me, what is this perception check relying on? Is it sight and hearing?
Well, your owl will definitely use perception, so roll in perception for your owl.
Okay, it has advantage because of keen hearing instead.
Yeah, sure.
19. I'll make my own too. 18.
All right, did everybody roll?
Yep.
All right. So, Micken, Altir, and Theo. The three of you can definitely like hear and like definitely smell the smell of animals. Now you don't know if they're wild animals or if they're like livestock, but you could probably realize that as you get closer, they're not going to be on the road. You can tell like right away in your immediate surroundings, there are no pigs near the village. Jillian, with your nature check, you would realize like you would have to go much farther away from the village as well. So, tell me guys where you guys kind of go towards. You could do it with your tokens, or you could just tell me how far you move along. What are you aiming to go towards?
Well, you said they wouldn't be near the road? Or...
They wouldn't be like in the general vicinity of Mistmarsh. Definitely
okay.
farther out. Much farther out.
We'll just travel along the road then, right?
Well, that's up to your group. You guys could talk about it, which exactly place you want to go.
I mean,
Along the road, because we have a cart and it's going to be nearly impossible to navigate unless we're along the road.
So the road. How many hours do you guys would like to travel? So any place where you travel along the road like this, it will have the amount of hours you see here. So, like, let's say for this instance, if you like try to get all the way to here, it will take like not even 5 hours. But it depends on where you guys are going, how long you guys are walking.
Well, I mean, we want to be back this day, right? We don't want to camp out, so guess
Is it?
like.
Tell me what you guys want to do.
What time of day is it at the moment?
It's about 11:30, almost 12, about noon.
Where did Owl say the pigs were? East. of the village?
Owl doesn't see the pigs. Owl can definitely tell the pigs aren't around here though.
Alice.
Oh.
Where did she say?
She said east-west near the road.
Mhm.
So
I guess we just stick to the road and head east.
yeah, but for how long? Like
What time is it? 11?
12.
12. 5 hours and then 5 hours back. It's gonna be 10.
yeah, 5 hours.
What season is it? Summer? Spring?
Summer. It's pretty hot.
Yeah. 5 hours.
All right. So about 4 hours in the cart. So about 4 hours in, I need you all to make the same checks: survival, nature, perception, and investigation.
Yay, a card.
Oh shit, my bad. Why is that popping out? 19.
Jillian stops everybody. And the reason why is because Jillian definitely, as you guys are moving along, Jillian, you notice right away that there are pig tracks that lead to this, like, a kind of green area. Like, so everywhere you guys see, it's like yellow and golden fields, dried grass. But Jillian, you do see pig tracks that lead into like this like kind of oasis. From the distance, Jillian, you can also like see that this is probably where there's like water, like a watering hole for animals, maybe.
Okay, I literally jump from the back to the front and be like, okay, stop. Look. The pigs are going that way.
Okay.
How do you know?
Because I looked out from the back.
You saw pigs?
Oh, she's pointing to the tracks on the ground.
I just turned my head sideways, then turn it to the other side. I see no tracks.
Is it blind?
There's a big pile of like pig shit right next to the track. Just smells.
Well,
Oh, the feces.
well, I
Right.
guess should we leave the cart here then? Go in on foot.
Leave it right next to the road. Sure.
I mean, just dragging it over the rough terrain's gonna be a bit.
Cal, how much rough terrain is there except the forest itself?
Well, it's not forest. It's just like really oversized bushes, and I mean, it's not a lot of rough terrain. You know, they're plains. It's not that bad. You can probably drag the cart over. Now, where the bushed area is, it's probably, you know, the bushes would be obstacles for the cart, but you guys could probably park it right in front of where the bushes start.
At least put it somewhere where it isn't seen. If anyone comes by, they can just take the cart if they like.
Oh, right. Didn't think of that. Sure. Can find a little place to hide it. Take the cart. Try find some bushel to hide it behind. I guess.
All right. Whoever's gonna hide the cart, roll survival. I'll let somebody help him. Whoever helps him roll another survival check.
I'll throw some leaves on there.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Gilbert,
Stop.
roll another survival.
Boom, shakalaka.
All right,
Nice.
Micken, definitely. Roll another survival check, Micken. Damn,
Really?
guys.
You're never gonna use that, will you?
I'm
Wow.
gonna use it on pigs.
You're right, that's a good one.
As soon as we see a pig, bring that car down.
The pigs have a diode.
The pigs have a taste for gold. And when we shoot them, gold
So
coins
the-
burst out of them.
Yeah, that's the dumbest and smartest idea I've ever heard. Like, we have these cars that just feed these pigs gold, kill them, and use these cars to double the gold.
All right.
Brilliant.
So,
Now that's economics.
you guys successfully hide the cart between these two bushes, very hard to see, and continue on.